How y'all doing? What's going on, everybody? Robert Lee TV. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hope everybody enjoying their evening. How you doing? As you can see in the title, real quick, give it a chance to let everybody know on YouTube and Facebook that I'm going live. You can see the title, High Going for Low. And where this come from was an inbox. I supposed had done it a couple of days ago when I first got it, but I never did do it. I had some other things I wanted to cover. But tonight it comes from a sister man. She sent me an inbox. I'm gonna read you the inbox. Some of y'all commented on it and stuff like that. But and it basically was talking about high value, low value, men, women, this, that, and another. But she was actually asked me three main questions, and I'm gonna ask those questions. But I'm gonna read the inbox to you, and I'm also gonna read the snapshot to where why she was asking me the question that she was asking me and this, that, and that. So I'm gonna give it a minute here, let everybody know that I'm going live. Let me put this up here real quick. Let me get it here real quick. How y'all doing? Um, Let me make sure I had this here real quick. Let me see. Let me go here real quick. So I'm gonna let everybody know I'm going live here. So let me go and do this one real quick. And here's the inbox that I received. Uh, and the sister was talking to me and she was asking me this question. And this is what she asked me. She said, Robert, this is the inbox. I ran across this Facebook status made by a black man in Chicago, and I took a screenshot. I would like for you to discuss this in a live video and give your honest opinion like you always do. Also, please post the screenshot, which y'all, some of the people on the live did that. Post the screenshot that your male audience can respond. After reading this post, there here are my three main questions I would like to know. Do you believe that a lot of black men share the same sentiment as this guy? Second question is, do you think that a successful black woman should have to build up a broke or low value man? A more basic question. And the third one is, do high value black men really prefer black low value black women? Okay, and the brother name is Talking Head. That's what. The way he was spelled, he tried to spell it out and this that, and another. It was called. His name is Talking Head. I'm telling you what Kevin Samuels want. The problem is high value black women want high value black men. That ain't gonna work. If he's already got it, he doesn't need or want anything that comes with you being high value. High value men seek low value women because it's more favorable for them, assuming value means money. If you have the money and the career, get you a broke nigga with potential. Put him on, and he will understand you got. Oh, I'm trying to read how he's doing. He will understand you got to go and get the bag. He will be whatever else you need him to be. Okay. And a couple of people commented on that post and this, that, another. Well, she Miss Williams said, hell no. So again, to the question for those that are coming in, like I said, I'm gonna read it again. This brother named Talking Head. He's out of Chicago, and my sister sent that inbox to me. She said, I'm telling you what Kevin Samuels want. The problem is high value black women want high value black men. That ain't gonna work. If he's got it, he doesn't need or want anything that comes with you being high value. High value men seek low value women because it's more favorable for them, assuming value means money. If you have the money, he talking about women, if you have the money and the career, get you a broke nigga with potential. Put him on. He will understand you got to get the bag, and he will be whatever else you need him to be. All right, and that's what the post is behind that. Now, the three questions she asked. The first question, I'm gonna get into what he said. Do you believe a lot of black men share the same sentiment as this guy? Number one, no. I don't think a lot of black, it's just like anything else in this world, everybody has their opinion. Like I told you, there are lanes to everything, you got guys that believe that. That's some guys believe that. Then you got other guys think another way, then other ways, opinions are opinions, you know what I'm saying? That was an opinion. That was an observation. That's what he felt. That doesn't mean that every black man feels. No, every black man doesn't feel the way that that brother feels about that. When we talk about high value now, like he said, he mentioned Kevin Samuels. A lot of people think Kevin Samuels was the one that coined that term. No, he did not coin the term. The high value men have been, that term has been used. You can put in 1950 high value man, and they'll give you their definition. Oh, in the 50s, that's been going around. That term been going around. That was something that was in corporate America in the 50s, and this, that, another. That's always been around. So that's not a new term. It's just a new term to the new guys that are out here now, or for some men that have never understood that. They think that this is something brand new, something that is just not coming out. But no, the term high value is there, and do every man believe in it? No, because high value, like he was saying, if you talk about money, you know, every man is valuable out here on this town. Every woman is valuable. You know what I'm saying? But if he's talking about men, he said, well, a high value man, and if you're assuming money, yes, if you got money in life in general, you have a few more options or resources. If you talk about relationships, of course, you know, we have people out here that fuck with folks solely for money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do. It ain't like I said. Now it ain't got nothing to do with no resources. It ain't got nothing to do with no network. It ain't got nothing. And since he mentioned women in here, it's a balance. It doesn't matter if you a woman with money, you a man with money. Most of the people out here, when you got money, you do have other options. And the reason why you got more options is because of your financial situation. You know, like I said again, the beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but everybody's going to understand what I'm saying. You can be the most ugly man on the planet. You can be the most ugly woman on the planet. If you got money in your hand, there's going to be people in your face. If you didn't have money, you would have less suitors. You understand what I'm saying? You got attractive men, you got attractive women out here that ain't making number $40,000 or $50,000 a year. You got attractive women out here that ain't making number $40,000, $50,000 a year. They got men in their face all day long. They got men in their DMs all day long. They ain't got a 6-figure income or 7-figure income going in. They got men in everybody. You got brothers out here that, to some women, like I said again, that are nicer. Whether the skin tone, they ain't got nothing to do with that. He's a nice looking man. You got women in his inbox trying to get to know him or sending hearts and kisses to him in motherfucking inboxes, and he don't make number $40,000, $50,000 a year. So when it comes to do you have more options if you got money? Yes, you do. But you also, in those situations, you got to understand, you know, most people are fucking with you because of your financial situation. So, like I said, it's an even swap and no swindle. The reason why this woman is with you is because you have this type of money. The reason why this man is with you is because you have this type of money. And like he said, one of his comments, we'll break down some of his comments. Like he said, if it's a broke, get you a broke ass dude and put him on. In other words, put money in his pocket, build him up, do whatever you got to do those type of things. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna be whatever you want because he gonna understand. And again, like I said, we got homosexuals, whether female or male, because we got some women out here. If they had to do it on their own, they can't afford no crib, they can't afford no car, they can't afford the hair on their head, they can't afford the dress that they want, the shoes, the purses, or whatever. Just like we got some men, they can't afford the tennis shoes, the clothes, and stuff they got on. So they're gonna do whatever they have to do to be with somebody that actually got the money. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how that is. Now, that's the very simple answer to that question. The very first one. Do you think all black men? You hear most of those black men talk because that's the group, that's the room that a lot of people are going in, that these voices are being heard right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what you hear a lot of that. But the second one, the second question, that was too easy for that. We're gonna go a little bit more into it. But the second question was, do you think a successful black woman should have to build up a broke or low value man? Now, when you said low value, Do you have to build a man up or whatever? Well, here's the situation behind it. When we meet people, everybody's at a different level sometimes. And sometimes you can meet somebody at certain levels, and the advice and the wisdom and the jewels you give them can raise them to the next level. You know, a lot of time when we say broke, that doesn't mean that the motherfucker don't have no money in his pocket. We're gonna go over this side. That doesn't say the man or woman don't have no money in their pocket. They might not understand, like I told you before, with a man. Hey man, you can make a little bit of money if you got that forklift certification. If you got that, if you're a certified plumber, if you're a certified mechanic, you know, you can make a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? It's the same with a woman, baby. You ain't nothing but a cashier. Or have you ever tried to go into HR, whatever the case may be, certified nurse assistant? Have you tried to better yourself for you individually? Not because you with me. Have you been? Are you gonna better yourself anyway? But you're talking about building up a broke ass man. Well, here's the situation. Everybody's at different levels. All of us have different degrees and this, that, and another. Some of us have college education. Some of us only have high school education. And only with a high school education, you only gonna make this amount of money. With a college education, or it depends on what field you in. Because there are some people that work in county government, city government. I'll put it like this here. There are some of my brothers that are still in law enforcement and in corrections. They are walking in the door, deputy jail. I'm gonna tell you, the deputy jail and correction officers walking in the door. It, like I said, I think the penal form is 49, and I know. Well, no, I put it. The penal form is 47. That's walking in the door. Coming in the door at a deputy jailer, that's 50. You know, $1,000 a year, whether male or female. I believe walking in the door. I'm pretty 100% sure of that. And that don't have no college degree. That's a high school education. As long as you can do the physical ability, the physical agility test, and pass the written test, and pass the psychological test, and pass the academy with a high school education, you gotta just say a $50,000 a year job up. Because you gonna make money, you're gonna get raises, you're gonna get promotions, or whatever the case may be. So when we talk about building up a broke ass man, are you saying, like I said, I know if you talking about a homosexual, if you talking about a dude that ain't got nothing, well, baby, understand something. What is the reason? I tell people all the time, if whether male or female, but like he said, should a woman, like my sister was asking, sorry about that. My sister was asking, should a woman do it? Well, the first thing I asked the woman, well, if you talk about this man is broke, why are you in his face? He should not be. I mean, if you making money, if you got your career going and this other, aren't there men around you in your career field that's either making the same amount of money than you, or maybe making 10,000 or 15,000 less than you, or above you, or what? Who's in your career field? Why would you be over here talking to a broke ass man in the first place? You know, why would you be talking to a dude that ain't got nothing in the first place? So should she talk to a dude? That's on the female. That's on the female. I mean, but that's would be my question to her. Why are you talking to a man that doesn't have anything? And it's saying, and I mean the same. And we as men, we have to also understand this too. You got to be careful of who you tie your finances to. Because just like she was saying, or the brother was in the post saying, you know, a high value man and a high value woman can't click together. Well, people that got careers and people that's making money, they can fuck with each other. I don't know why you think that couldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you think that couldn't happen, but it could work out. Now, unless you in competition, now you can look at it certain ways. People of high value, whether it's a high value man or a high value woman, a lot of times they don't want no competition. They want some control. They're not gonna have somebody that can say, okay, like I told you before, my daddy told me, you can't talk shit if you got shit. If you ain't got shit, you can't talk shit. See, a lot of times when you talk about, well, just like he was saying, women need to get him a broke ass dude. Well, see, the broke ass dude want to get with the woman because she got something. He's not. He don't have a car, and where he bring it out, he ain't got the best of cars or no car. He ain't got no place to stay. He ain't got the best place to stay. He ain't really feeding himself like he used to. So, okay, get what this broke ass do. He ain't gonna switch you about spending time, and he ain't gonna switch you about this, that, and other. Go get that bag, baby, because now I'm riding your wagon. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you want me to go, whatever you want me to be, he will be. In other words, baby, give me my vision, give me my plan, and in other words, whatever you put on the stage, whatever you talk about this play gonna be like, I'm gonna play that role. Because what you doing right now is you taking care of me. Same way, like he said, high value men, they go out to low value women. Well, again, when they said low value women, that though yes, and like I tell a lot of time, when you hear men, and I'm gonna, it's still gonna be here, but I'm gonna have to say this. A lot of times, what ends up happening when they say, high value men go out to low value women, like I tell brothers all the time, we talk about high value, low value, but a lot of these brothers, when they sit out here talk about the baby mamas, these women got 3 babies, 4 babies, and this, that, another. And I don't fuck with those women. I don't do this. I don't do that, this, that, another. A lot of times those brothers are over there late at night or sending that what you're doing text late at night. You know what I'm saying? They'll get into public. They'll get out here in public and, oh man, I don't fuck with them guys that got 3, 4 children. I don't fuck with no plus size ass gal. I don't fuck with no dark skinned gal. I don't fuck with no light skinned chick and all that old kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these brothers are walking around here now late at night. You know what I'm saying? Creeping over there while them children sleep. So a lot of times, if you talking about high value men go after low value women, it's because they know they got the money. They know, like I said, I always keep it silly and simple, but the man got a little money part. He know the gal ain't been nowhere. He know the gal ain't been to no beach. She ain't been to she ain't really had no T-bone in her mouth. She ain't had no lobster tail in her mouth. She ain't never really been to any major concerts or anything. If she talk about how many concerts she been to, she really can't name any. She might talk about one she went to 5, 6, 7 years ago. She can't talk about a play. She can't really talk. So I go after this woman because, see, you, like I said, when you got the money, a lot of time we know people mostly, if you got some money in your pocket, the conversation is less because the person wants to get their hands on the money or they want to have access to the money. So if what he's saying about going after low value women, well, here's the thing behind it. He go ahead, the gal ain't never been nowhere. She ain't got no career. She ain't really got nothing going on. Let me throw some purses in her face. Let me throw a couple of dollars in her face, and it's on from there. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we do it. And just he's saying the same thing about a woman that has a career. You need to get you a nigga that a broke nigga with potential. Well, again, when we talk about potential is what you're doing. And I'm gonna put it like this: I'm gonna do my own little advertising about when you said potential. If you're gonna fuck with a man and the man is not making the money that you making or this, that, and other, when you said potential, you got to be able to see. You got to be able to see he has the potential. You got to see it in action. Because like I say, you might be at 6 figures. I'm at 5 figures. But you see me growing, you see me moving. I have the potential. Maybe a part of your network can help me get a little bit far along, but I'm not broke. I'm not a broke ass dude. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that I'm a broke ass dude. But that's the reality when you talk about fucking with folks with potential. But don't fuck with potential because you got, when you say you gonna deal with somebody, they have the potential to grow and do. They have given you the conversation, and as you have sit back and observe, you see them doing. You don't see them talking. You see them doing. You know what I'm saying? Now, Like I said, I just did a school project, have somebody with a school project that's going to be presented at Lemoyne Owen College. I'm not going to call her name because I believe everything about, but I could call her name. Me and Monica Higgins, we just did a project she got to do for school that's going to be presented at Lemoyne Owen for a school project for her graduation and this, that, and that. So it was me speaking on specific issues that address the community. Well, that's for some dudes, that's small. Just to see me up on a PowerPoint and talking on a PowerPoint and it's gonna be presented in a class, that's small time. Some dudes, man, but you see me moving, you see me doing, you see me. I'm just not talking about speaking. You see me actually doing a bit. And like I said, I'm gonna do a commercial here in a minute. I like I said, I can get my stream y'all, but I do it myself and read it off to y'all. But that's a part of. So if you're gonna deal with somebody with potential, you got to see them actually doing something. Well, when we talk, he seems smart. He's muscle bound, so he potentially he can work at the White House. He could work at Federal Express. But is he applying? Do you have to tell him, or do you have to tell her? See, if you're gonna date somebody with potential, there's a difference in them doing. You see them, when you met them or you come by their house or whatever the case may be, you see them. What you doing right now? I'm on my computer applying for this. I'm doing this. I got a test I got to take this week. Yeah, they might not have the same money that you have, but the potential is there because that individual is actually doing. They ain't talking. You got a lot of dudes talking about they're going to open up a bid. I'm going to learn how to cut hair. I'm going to learn how to be a plumber. I'm going to start me an accounting firm. I'm going to start me a tax business. All these different things. And we talk about me because, she asked me, but same thing for a woman. Like he was asking a woman that's got a career and got it going on. You need to fuck with a broke nigga. Well, it's the man. Instead of saying he going to start doing taxes, has he paid somebody $99 to $199 to take that course so he can become a licensed tax preparer? Has he done that? But if he started talking about doing taxes and talking about doing insurance and talking about being a mobile mechanic and talking about being a roofer, that is just talk. That's not potential. He's just talking a good game. And you hanging on, like you said, put him on. Well, when I need your assistance. When I said put me on, I need my woman to promote me, but not to the point to where I got this. Like I said, I've been doing this before relationship. Okay? I've been doing this before relationship. Like I said, when the commercial come up, I'm gonna tell you about that. And I've been doing that before the woman. This is gonna go on. I'm gonna do it while I'm with you. I'm gonna do it once I leave you. And if I still go, that's just how it is. That is I have the potential to make 6 or 7 figures through this and other avenues and this, that, another, and other things that I'm doing because I'm actually doing. I'm not just sitting around playing games and bullshitting and talking. I am actually doing. So when you tell a woman, well, she got a career, you need to fire you because he gonna do whatever. Right, he gonna do whatever until the next, like I said, to the next highest value woman come along. Because I'm just gonna say, if I get with you, but he said, if I get with you, you at 150,000, but I got a woman over here smiling at me that make 275,000. I'm gonna find a way to get the fuck away from you or try to hold on to you. I'm gonna try to find a way to get up there to that 275,000 because there's more money up there to spend. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times, like I tell people, like I said, I'm an old school dude. I don't try to take philosophy as some deep ass shit. Break it down in simple bare bone. what he was saying on that, a woman need to get with a broke ass nigga and put him on. In other words, put the clothes on his back, put the clothes, put his ass on, put his clothes on, give him a vision, give him a plan. And once you do that, baby, whatever you want me to do until the next valuable motherfucking woman come along, I'm gonna hang in here with you. And once I get my ass in and I'm up on my feet, I may exit your ass. I might not cheat on you. I might tell you, baby, it's time for me to move on because you putting too much pressure or you trying to control some shit. Because now I done got my ass in. I done got up. I done did what I had to do. Now I'm finna go up here to this 275,000. You know, I'm gonna leave you right where you at. So that's on that one. That's the question on that two. But as far as going after value, you know, no, you know, only reason why people do that, people that may be below them, the reason why they go, that's called control. You see what I'm saying? I control you better. You will put up with more shit with me than you would over here because there's all, like I told you, and I'm going to do it again. There are some people that don't understand the $20 bill game. And the $20 bill game is very simple. This is a thing that my father taught me. You give a woman and a lot of people that are $20 ain't enough, baby. Just for my sisters that may see this, just get past that. Just get past the term 20. Put some money with it. Just in your mind, just listen to me when I said 20. $20 bill game. I found a low value woman, as they say, for a high value man. I got $20. I got money. I give you $20. Okay. You ain't really never had nobody in your life to really put money in your pocket. Basically, you done basically got up and just you done had a wet ass, but you ain't never got nothing out of it, other than maybe a child or two. Other than that, that's all you get. I come in with $20, and I give you $20. You call my big sister Sheila. You call my other sister here, Miss Williams. You call them on the phone. You telling everybody, I met this dude named Robert. He paying. I know, and all you go through all that rigmarole. You go through all that rigmarole. Oh, girl, this, that, another. I'm gonna put it on him. Girl, because he had it all $20. Okay, so now you see the money flowing. You ain't never had this in your life. This is the first week. Now we're going to week 2. Now week 2 come up. We're gonna do this real fast. We just gonna do this in 4 weeks. In the second week, I give you $15. Now you ain't saying that because the first week you got 20. You probably still got 20, some of the money left out the $20 bill. You know what I'm saying? You got some money. Hey, Sheila, baby, you still got some money left out the $20 bill. I give you 15. So you brought about 30. Hell, you might save the motherfucker. So you walking around with $30 to $40. Oh, girl, you back on the phone again with Miss Williams and my big sister. Oh, that nigga done hit me again. Girl, we went here. Then he put $15 in my pocket. Girl, I got him. I'm gonna put it on him. I told you I'm gonna section it. All that, you running all that. Like we said, low value. You know what I'm saying? To come to the third week, I hand you $10. Okay? Now you paying attention. Because see, it done went from 20 down to half of that, 10. And I can come in with the game and, you know, baby, look, I got my son, his senior year coming up. I got this going on. I got that going on, baby. Look, hey, you know, I fuck with you, baby. You know, here it is, baby. You know, I got you. Just take that $10, you know, you straight. I still fuck with you. Now, you may let that go, or you start talking that noise or this, that, another. Okay, you start talking that noise. I'm gonna say, well, hold up, baby. I hit you. I've been hitting you now for the past 3 weeks, baby. I've been taking care of you. And in your mind, I done got you. I done hit you with 20, 15, here it is 10. Okay? And you might think you still might want to get jazzed. Here comes that 4th week. I don't give you nothing. I don't give you shit. Okay, now you gonna be on the phone. You finna blow the phone up. You finna talk crazy to a nigga. You finna act a fool. You finna call my Miss Williams. You finna call my big sister Sheila. You finna talk crazy. You finna talk about a motherfucker and everything. And you gonna be sending me texts and this, that, and another. Still wondering what's up. What kind of nigga am I? What I'm this and that, and another. I still got access to you because you want to know why? I got you hooked in with the $20. I'm still gonna have access to you sexually. You're gonna do as I asked you to do. You're gonna do as I told you to do because you want to know why. You ain't got that kind. A lot of these women talk about all that know how these niggas pay. They ain't paying, so we gonna get past that shit. They whatever level, but they ain't paying like that. So what you gonna do? You gonna do whatever I do, and I ain't got to give you shit in 4 weeks because you hoping and praying that you can have sex with me. Me being around you, you cooking, you cleaning, you finna see some more money. And by the time you just get really feel like you tired of being a doormat and being fucked over, you gonna exit. By that time, baby, I done had all my pleasure with you. I done ran all my game on you. I done did all the shit that I want to do to you. Because again, you low value. You think below your waist. You think below your waist. You think your value is below your waist. You ain't never done that. So again, I'm always gonna have access to you because I'm gonna do what y'all say, because in a man's nature is to have other women. So you gonna let me run, you gonna let me do what I do. But every night that I wanna come by and have access to you, we're gonna have them cheery conversations. We might even have them cussing conversations. Why you do me that way? I don't know what's wrong. What's wrong with me? You out here for It's called the $20 bill game. It's been ran for centuries on women. So when you start talking about, like he was talking about, get you, it's favorable if we talking about money. Yeah, that's what happened. Because we already know, we know there's some unattractive men out there that women will fuck with because there's money over there. There's some unattractive women over here, men to fuck with because there's some money over there. So that's if you going on that level. But again, if you asking me, should a sister fuck with a broke ass dude? Hey, that's on sister. You just need to understand you got a broke ass mind. And if you gonna pay for your control, pay for your control. But at some point in time, baby, your money ain't gonna mean that because you bringing him in an atmosphere. Well, as a high value, he says, a high value woman, you bringing him around other women that have the same high value, like he said in there, money wise as you do. Like I said, you at 150, but this gal over here at 275,000. If I can get that ass over here, I'm finna drop you and I'm finna go over there for the 275, and so on and so on and so on. In other words, let's go to real life. Mary J. Blige, the man that she married, did not have nowhere. He was a broke ass nigga and had potential to be a good ass manager. See, like I told y'all, let's go to real life. We ain't gotta go philosophize and all that and come over here to Mary J. Blige. The man she with had the potential to be a great ass manager, one of the best. Mary got him. Look what Mary got to do now. So you never fuck with the potential of, is he doing it? Because he wasn't managing it to my. If people can tell me wrong, if you see this, you tell me if I'm right or wrong. Mary J. Blige, that nigga claimed he was who was he managing? Who did he manage? Who was it? What track record did he have of managing? What did he have? So if you do that, that's on you. Now the next question is, what is it? Bring it up here. The third one: do high value black men really prefer low value black women? If a man is strictly after ass, If he's strictly after sex, that's what he's after. Of course he does. It's less conversation. It's the look, like I told you, I shared it from my lunchtime live. Dude, the older gentleman that I share, Uncle Earl. He said the first time you open up your mouth and say stuff, I got money. You see what I'm saying? Low value. Yeah, okay. I can fuck you and have you to do whatever I want you to do as long as I'm paying for it. And you ain't finna turn, you ain't finna, your value system, your moral center, your standards are so low, I have you doing whatever I want you to do. And you will always be able to do what I want to do because again, like Uncle Earl said, I got money. So do high value black men prefer? Not all. Not all, no, not all, no, not all now. Now we just gotta keep it real. Not all now. You know, some do. It's just like look, there are some black men that have money, have business or whatever. They want their woman to be at the crib raising the kid. They want them to be the soccer mom. That's true. But you also have some men that are about their business, man. They looking for a partner. In other words, and like we said, sometimes when you hear arrangement, they looking for somebody, baby. Look, like I said, what I just did. Look, baby, you supposed to be doing a Zoom with Monica at 7 o'clock. Okay, and I wrote it down. Here's pay. You got to do a Zoom because that's gonna make some money. That's gonna get you out there. Some men are looking for that in their lives. They ain't just looking for there are some men, we ain't just looking for Instagram models, baby. We want the body, we want the titties, we want but baby, we want to see we see the titties and below the waist, but what's up here? Is it worth my time? Is it worth me fucking with? Is it worth me doing the toes? Is it worth you being on my arm? What is it? Because a lot of times, like I said, in the other lane, you're just like a watch, a bracelet. You're an accessory. You make the suit look good. You make the tuxedo look good. You see what I'm saying? When you out on the town, it's the spring and summer months. The swaying of the sundress. It reflects on me. Fuck you. It reflects on me. Because what men are going to be doing is saying that's a badass woman he got. They're going to be staring at your ass, but they're going to be giving me the props. They're just going to be looking at you just like a watch, just like some shoe, whatever the case may be. So when we get into those conversations, do they prefer? It depends on the mentality of what you're dealing with. Put it like this here. Look, everybody, a lot of women know I have to do celebrity because sometimes they wrap around people's mind. Everybody know Future has several baby mamas and several children, but there are women out there ready to fuck Future and get a baby by Future so they can get on, so they can get some nickels and dimes, so they can be talked about in blogs, so they can be talked about on Facebook. So they can be talked about on Instagram, and maybe me holding Future's baby with my stretch pants, not stretch pants, but yoga pants on or whatever on and shit, holding the baby and a few tattoos and me with some eyelashes. That's gonna help me get on Instagram. You know, see what I'm saying? So that's when we talk about that. That's how that goes. Okay. Some high value men, they need a woman that can cook. Can you have the ability? If I call you up, like I said, this is true. If I call the house and said, look, we finna have some clients over, I'm bringing some clients over there. It's 3 o'clock. Can you have something ready by 7? Some high value men want to be able to have a woman in there that can either get it catered in within 3 to 4 hours, or she can put something together for clients. In other words, something that she can do real quick, set it the fuck up. Some men want that. Can you handle that? Because like I said, in some women's mentality, all they got to do is have a big ass and fuck well. That's all it is. And a lot of times, that's why you get traded off. and you just walk away with a couple $1,000s in child support. You still lose the home. You gonna have to use the child support money to drive a Benz. That's what you. That's why you hear everybody now holler about prenup, because everybody know what time it is. That's why everybody holler about prenups now, because everybody know most motherfuckers are getting with you because they ain't got shit. Go back to what my daddy told me. Niggas is talking shit, but I ain't got shit. You see what I'm saying? That's just all that is. That's just the reality behind that. Let me go on to the other part, and then I'm gonna address, like I said, some of the things that he was saying. That's the third part. So do black men want low? It all depends, and it ain't gotta be high value. Before I go on, it ain't gotta be high value. Like I told you, they will a man that actually want ass, he gonna go after the easy ass. There are some women out here that will fuck you very easily. Don't take a whole lot. And we ain't gotta talk about no dinner, but it just don't take a whole lot. Cause number one, no one's really spending time with them. The only thing somebody's doing is fucking them. So a lot of times when they go do high value men want low value women, there are some men out here that's their target. They go after the women that they see that's struggling, that's having a problem with rent, that's having a problem kind of having that problem. So if they throw out a few dollars, help out with a little food in the crib, they get fucked on a regular basis. Go back over here to the men. While you got some men out here, man, they go, like I said, a woman with a career, don't let these, like I said, same with the brother. Don't let these women fool you. They nurses, they this, they that, and this, that, another. Just like you hear the brothers talk about, yeah, there are some of the women, they fucking Pookie and Ray Ray. They got in other words, man, they got an affinity, pull it up to their motherfucking condo or house. And a nigga getting out of that motherfucker, going in there, jumping up and down in their head. Pookie is heading to the crib. But you don't see Pookie at the Christmas parties. She might go solo on that. You might see her out on the town at the little club events or this or the other, because again, Pookie gives them a certain, whatever the case may be. But still, Pookie pulling up in the driveway in an Infinity. Don't let these women fool you thinking that every nigga that they fucking with, they members of the Chamber of Commerce. No, that nigga that's coming to that motherfucking crib is not a member of the Chamber of Commerce. That brother ain't trying to be a supervisor, director, manager, nothing. He's over here knocking that ass off, and he getting paid for knocking that ass off. This is real life, y'all. This down here, we just got to admit that. See, we wanna keep it up here. It is what it is now. We see it every day. We see it every day, man. So it's no problem whatsoever on that. So a lot of times when this question come up about high value, low value, if you talking about money, it all depends on who you fucking with. What is the mentality of the person that has money? What is it that they want you to do? It's just like I said with Oprah. Oprah been fucking with Stedman. What you see every now and then when you see Oprah on the red carpet, if you see her at NAACP, whatever, you see Stedman. Stedman a millionaire, but he ain't a billionaire like his gal. Oprah did hit him with a little something to get his firm off the ground, but he's a millionaire. I think he doesn't hit the multi-millionaire status, but he's a millionaire. His gal's a billionaire. Why not? Stedman saying he ain't sweating about being married or nothing, because he getting what he getting. He might be in, like I said, we can't say he's probably somewhere in the wheel, whatever. He gonna get something because he been down with the gal for this long year. If he signed a prenup, he signed a prenup, whatever the case may be. Because a lot of times, if we stay married beyond this, you get this. It ain't forever. It's stipulations that if we make it to this level and you leave after 5 years, you only get this. If we stay together 10 years, you only get that. If it's 20, sometimes that's how prenups are made. So again, Do you consider Stedman a low value man? Oprah didn't, and she helped him get his ass in the emoji me. Okay, but like I said, he playing his role. But again, it depends on who is the person with the money. What's their mentality? What they looking for? You know what I'm saying? Are they looking for sex on demand? They don't want to hear a whole lot of yapping. They don't want to hear a whole lot of shit about no children. They don't want to hear that. That's what you handle. I come to fuck home, fuck me, fix me a drink, fix me a motherfucking meal. Do what the fuck you gotta do. Keep yourself in shape. Keep the six pack. Keep the ass tight. This, that, another. That's what the fuck you do. Don't say shit to me about any Texas or anything like that you done seen. I mean, that's what it is. And you have to understand that's how that goes. You see what I'm saying? We see it all the time. We see it sometime with high value. We see it at the low level. Bill Gates been with his wife for I don't know how fucking long. He done left his motherfucking wife that was with him when he was in a motherfucking garage coming up with windows and shit like this here. When he was coming up with the shit and all that. The woman, now he with his old secretary that's younger than him. That's who the fuck he fucking with now. You have Jeff Bezos, same motherfucking way. The gal that was sitting at the motherfucking kitchen table with him, helping him met out old ass motherfucking boxes and shit. Okay, he had her 35 million. Bye, baby. And her, 35 billion. Had her 35 billion. Sent her home, not million. I gave the wrong number, but I want to make sure I tell it right. Gave her 35 billion, sent her the fuck on the way. Now he got him a young guy. Like I said, go look at that shit Wednesday. See that brunette sit up, giggling and shit. Look like she earned about 25, 22, could be 22, 23 years of age. That's his new guy. You got rid of the other guy. I mean, it depends on who you fucking with. You got Warren Buffett, the 8th richest man in the world, still with his wife, ain't never left her. Ain't never went nowhere. I always been with his wife. I don't know if he done had gas on the side, but I'm just saying he ain't divorcing nothing. We could go on and on and on and on. Dave Thomas of Wendy didn't get a divorce. Didn't have no. His wife and his wife and daughter put that mine in the ground. Just saying. All depends on who got the money, whether male or female, and what's their mentality. So when you ask that question, do they want low value? Depends on who you fuck with and what I want. If I want ass, I'm gonna go after the easiest ass I can get. That's just being real about it. But like I said, in that was the 3 questions she asked. The problem is high value black women want high value black men. That ain't gonna work. Well, a lot of times what it is, like I told you, that's ego and shit like this here. In other words, if I got money and I get with a sister that's making the same, we got money, we doing things. We have discussions. And then sometimes she has to be submissive to what I want to do because I have the ability to do. Sometimes I might have to be, let's go with your submissive to her game plan. Let's go with your because she able to have hers. But a lot of time, if it's about ego, you see what I'm saying? If it's about that type of shit, if you finna be flying to Dallas to do something, and I'm flying to New York, well, who gonna keep the kid? We get us a nanny. Some do, that's how that rolls. Again, it depends on who the fuck you with and what is our plan. You know what I'm saying? What is our plan? Who can really do that? Because like I said again, some women can have their career, and when they're ready to have their children, they'll come off of their career. They can be at home taking care of the children because they can probably do their business from a laptop. Like I said, I got a Chromebook, from a Chromebook or a laptop. It don't make a difference. You know what I'm saying? So again, it depends on who you fucking with. But can they get, if you got 2 motherfuckers that's about control, no, that ain't gonna work out. Because most motherfuckers, if they got the money, they gonna want to run some shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether male or female. Like he was saying in his post where he was talking about, get you a broke ass nigga. Yeah, bro, a nigga that ain't got shit, if he done went from Air Force Ones now to every brand new pair of tennis shoes that's out there, he going from just eating at Yums around this motherfucker, and he eating steaks and lobsters now. Or whatever that girl want him to do, he gonna do. Cause he finna suck that up. He finna do that. Just like with a female. So it ain't about a nigga being broke. It's about what is it that you really want in life. You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, he don't Stedman don't have Oprah money, but that man got to run his firm. While Oprah's over here writing the books and doing shit with TD Jakes and shit, he over here running his firm. He the boss, she the boss. So, hey, we finna go. I gotta be at this award show in Washington, D.C. You gonna be, yeah, all right, baby. I tell him to run the show. We go to, and when you see Stedman down. Just saying. It all depends. It's the mentality of whoever's fucking around. So let me go to another thing, and I'm gonna go and do this commercial real quick. Because some of y'all saw it on my page, but it goes back to when I was talking about potential. That's why I said you got to deal with a man or a woman that's actually moving. Not talking about it. They about it. They moving and this, that, and another. So that's a part of it. So here we go. Here's another one. If you already got it, high value men seek low value women because it's more favorable for them, assuming value means money. Yeah, like I said, money will get you ass quicker. Cause you got some people out here struggling, man. You do. You got some women out here struggling. You got some men out here struggling. Loyalty, motherfuckers be loyal to you until that money run out or somebody with more money come along. You see what I'm saying? I put up a post about loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be careful of loyalty because the motherfuckers look. A lot of times, why that woman doing, why that man doing what you say, it's because of that money. If that money ever disappears, they disappear. Plain and simple. Because like I told you, the $20 bill game, you ain't finna go no motherfucking well because you hoping to get your hands on the money. So when I say no, when I tell you sit your ass down, tell you to bend the fuck over, do whatever, you gonna do it because you looking at that money. You see what I'm saying? You looking at that paper. That's what that's about. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just how that go. But let me read this commercial to you. I'm gonna be a part of an event here that's coming up. I'm gonna not end it, but do it this way here. Let me do it here real quick. Get it up here. Let me do it here real quick. Just give me a second. You know what I'm saying? Do it here real quick. Let me find it. Hello. Because it's very important. It's something we're doing for the community, stuff like that. So I want to make sure I share it. I share it here real quick. But let me make sure I get it. Give me a second, y'all. Like I said, I got to get me an assistant to help me out here doing this here real quick. So let me see what I can come up with here real quick. Hold on. Let me see. Give me a second.
This is your boy.
We're gonna do on May 29th. We're gonna be having the Mid South Entrepreneurs Expo. It's basically what it is this. Let me read it out to you. The Mid South Entrepreneur Expo is a must attend event. It's a must attend event developed to help companies get the exposure and visibility they deserve. Common network, recruit, connect, and grow your business. Whether you are a business veteran, an inspired entrepreneur, or even someone who seeks to learn entrepreneurship and how it works. And that's basically the baseline of it. This is what it's the Entrepreneurs Expo. It's going to be May 29th. I'm going to give you all the other information here, but I want to just read it to you. That's one of the bottom lines behind it. Now, the show will be hosted by Christy Taylor and Angela Jackson, with special guest speakers and performers such as Marco McClendon. That is the mayor of West Memphis. Now, he will be there to speak to you from if you own a business, a lot of times, even though he's the mayor of West Memphis is booming right now. West Memphis is growing. It's going by leaps and bounds. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of business owners, you don't know exactly if there's a contract in West Memphis. Connect with the mayor. He can get with you with the Arkansas Chamber of Commerce or the West Memphis Chamber of Commerce and see what is needed. Is there a niche over there for your business? This is what we talk about Network Connect. And that's going to be one of the speakers that is going to be there. It's Marco McClendon, the mayor of West Memphis. And your brother, life coach Robert Lee. I will be there. My main goal is for me to be there. My quest behind that is to motivate individuals. Look, like I told you, you done heard me talk about money. You done heard me talk about business. One of the main things that I want to speak on to business owners. A lot of us, man, we own businesses. You got businesses, but if I ask you about a mobile mechanic, if I ask you about a painter, if I ask you about a plumber, if I ask you about somebody heating air, if I ask you about somebody that sells jewelry, somebody that does jewelry repair, you have to go look it up. You should be able. What I want the entrepreneurs that everybody there needs to connect with everybody. Everybody needs to have everybody's information. This is how you build a collective. In other words, when you ask me, some people that may see this live, they know when they ask me, if you ask me about somebody that's painting, put it like this. You ask me about a real estate agent, the first person to come out of my mouth is a brother I used to work with. Two brothers, really, I work. One is Ricky Amafula, and the other one is Daryl Lewis. Now, I can name other. I was just name my two brothers just off the top of my head. Whenever he said, well, man, I'm looking for a real estate, I'm going to tell you about Amafula. I'm going to tell you about Daryl Lewis. Here they go. Two brothers I used to work with. Trust these brothers. They ain't with no shit. They ain't going to try to cross nobody. They ain't trying to beat nobody. Here you go. When you ask me about a mobile mechanic, I'm gonna miss my boy Big Sam, and I'm gonna go on and on. If you want to take classes on firearm, I'm gonna mention my old chief, and I'm gonna mention Dunlap. These are other people that I know. You know what I'm saying? That's doing different things that I know that you may need, but they are black people. Because the only way we're gonna grow ourselves, we have to actually promote each other. But the other guest that's going to be there on the space. Like I said, it's going to be myself, motivational speaker and prison reform instructor, Charles White. So a lot of y'all have seen Charles White on the internet. If you don't know who he is, go look him up on YouTube and this, that, and another. He will be there as a speaker and this, that, and another. So Charles White will be there. Then you got my little sister, Deborah Branding. She's the founder of Brand You. In other words, teaching you how to brand your company, how to market your company, how to advertise your company. She would be there. We also will have State Representative Jesse Chisholm, that it will be there. He will be speaking, State Representative. So, he's there to tell you some of the avenues, maybe some of the information, money that you can get from the state to help you with your business, how to start your business, this and that. Then we're going to have and performing is Jerome Chisholm and many more. We're going to have a lot more people there and this, that, and another. There will be a professional marketing DJ on each floor, interactive booths, cash prizes for the winning displays, uncover techniques to expand your client base and professional network, learn fresh ideas on developing a winning marketing strategy, attend free training sections about how to improve your business strategies. In other words, you may have ideas, but let's see what is your policy on your job? Where's your direction of your job? What are the policies you have in place? What's the strategies? Let's rough off this rough edge. That's what we're gonna have classes like that going on. build new relationships with other business leaders, share tips, trends with your industry, and get exposure of your companies that needs to prosper. That's what I'm saying. That's what I meant by what I was saying. A lot of times, man, I'm doing, like I said, I know Lawrence Taylor. We call them Law. We got all these individuals that I know to do what I do. You hear me mention Dr. Harper. You hear me, Dr. Cheryl Holmes, Bruce Oliver. All these people, even though they might not be here in Memphis, they might be here in Memphis and other city. That is a part of my network. These are I listen to their things. I check them out. They build in this. We speak on events together. We sharpen each other because we're in the same field. We're doing the same thing. You know, we learning from each other. So that's one of the parts of being a part of the expo. You will learn, like I said, we have training classes and stuff like that. Meet new clients, expand your list of contacts. Because a lot of times, like I said, a mobile mechanic, just because I'm selling jewelry, hey, I've been having a knock on this goddamn car here. Hey, you a mechanic, you a black mechanic. Hey, let me holler at you. You see what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? That you know, well, look, I got a birthday party coming up. Instead of me going to this store paying this price for this cake, hey, here goes a sister over here that does cookies and cakes and pies. Let me go over here and holler at this sister. Let me put a little change in her pocket. Instead of you putting change in these multi-billion-dollar stores that have bakery shops and this, that, and the other in it, why don't you come over here to this sister and give her a few dollars, you know, on her cakes and this, that, and another. You see what I'm saying? You might have a brother, or you might want to jump in, you know, what's the blow up castle where the kids can jump up there. Go ahead and holler at that brother right there. Get his card. Even though you sell jewelry, you know, this is what it's about. Expand your contacts. Because like I said, just because I know someone, I speak. I don't have a problem with it. But one of my sisters, Miss Williams, might need some help on something, and she put it out there, and I said, well, look, let me go through my list. Call this person. And I always make sure when I tell you to call somebody, I ain't just pick somebody out of the air that when you say Robert Lee who. No, I'm gonna send you somebody that knows me, that I feel safe with, that I'm understanding that, you know, they understand me, I understand them, that kind of information. So whenever somebody puts something up, I put somebody out there that I have already dealt with and I know how they're going. We also will have who will attend. Now, who we looking for are business owners, consumers, professionals who are looking to start a business. Because now here it is, if you're a business owner, still come out. Because you never know, you could contact with somebody that might be able to, you might be able to get your products that they might have something that you can get from them wholesale to help you grow your business. They might be able to help you with something. Because a lot of these businesses out here, some of these businesses out here, y'all don't have a social media presence. And don't think for 1 minute social media does not have something to do with business. Social media runs business. Like we said, council culture is real. Look, advertising is real. If you got people on here talking about how good your sandwich is, how good you fix on a car, how well you did a roof, how well you did a heat and air, it's just like looking at Channel 5, Channel 3, Channel 13, or hearing the fuck on the radio, because most of us, we go through our social media page. You see what I'm saying? So you got to learn how to get you a social media presence. But that's what it for the business owner, for the consumer. Hey, come out. We gonna have everything out there from jewelry to guys selling real estate to doing insurance, whatever. You never know. You right there. You could get a better deal. Here's a list of bids. Here are all the folks that are out there that won't have the business. Professionals looking to it. Because like I said, a lot of us, man, we know what we're doing. Okay, you're an HR professional. Well, you might need to find out how to start you a staffing agency. If you've been in HR for a while, you might, want to start your staffing agency. You never know how you get your bid number line. Just because you're a dentist, you could be a dentist. And the thing about it is, you ain't got no social media platform. Well, I'm a no. You need to be known. Social media is real. Okay. You ain't got you don't have Apple TV and YouTube TV for nothing. It's something that is real, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? So that's another problem behind it. You can register and secure a seat. You can hit www.901union.com for event details. You can also go to the Mid South Entrepreneur Expo uh, 2022. Go to the website. I wish I could do a little bit better. Put it in here on the thing. Now, the general admission, you can buy tickets now online for $10. The day of the event is going to be 15. The $25 tickets includes a shirt and a gift bag, because we're going to have gift bags and this, that, and another going on. If you need more information, if you're looking to be a vendor at this event, the contact information is area code 901 896 6704. If you have any problems, like I said, I'm assuming that customer service, anything like that you haven't, you want to get some more information, set some things up. That customer service number will be area code 901-736-2681. This event is hosted by 901 Union. I'm a member of 901 Union. It's something that we're doing for the community, for the collective, for the collective of the entrepreneur, the consumer, who are focusing on practicing group economics and fixing the community for future generations. The 901 Union hosts a weekly virtual call show, and we don't mind anybody joining in. You just, when you see it come across, we'll share. A lot of us 901 Union members, you see us share it, and that's what will go on. It will go on. We'll share it, and you come in and just listen. You don't have to be involved in the conversation. So we have our weekly meetings. It's open to anyone to join. It'll be on Sunday. It'll be Sundays at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. To learn more, you can visit www.901union.com if you want to learn more about the event and just stuff. And like I said, I'm gonna look up for the vendors. I know on the thing we was looking for some vendors. I'm taking us a while because, like I said again, just like I was telling you about a man that had potential. Just like I read about, this is an event. I just did one with my sister Monique Higgins. I got something coming up in May. So in other words, you can say, well, Rob Lee had the potential to be a 6-figure or 7-figure brother in speaking, motivating, working with the youth, working with the community. He can make that kind of money. Why? Not because he's on social media talking about it, or he's on Instagram talking about it, posting pictures. Here's like we said, and I had to mention that since the brother did, kept show the receipts. Here's an event coming up May 29th. I just did one tonight for the Lamorne College for my sister Monique Higgins and stuff like that. So when you start talking about potential, and this is for ladies, a lot of times this is for the ladies. If you talking about potential, a lot of times what you need to do is you need to make sure when you start talking about potential, you actually see the man doing. You know what I'm saying? You actually see him doing. I wanted to get to the thing with the vendors. So I know we put that up for the vendors also. I think it's on my here it is, yeah. Now for the vendors, it's $100 vendor fee. Now the grand vendor have a 6-foot table, 2 chairs, 10 tickets, and a trash can. A standard vendor will have a 4-foot table, 2 chairs, and a trash can. Requirements: vendors must have a company table banner and a recyclable company banner, cards, and brochures. In other words, man, if you have a business and you want to get out there, you got time to do it now. I can connect, like I said, my sister Deborah Brown, my boy Tay. If you don't have a banner, that's why I said a lot of times, man, when we go to these different events and stuff like this, we don't have that banner. We don't have a banner talking about our business with our photo, with our logo on it. A lot of times what we don't have is brochures about what we offer. We just talk it. People can't remember that. Be able to hand them a brochure. Be able to hand them a card. Give them a card so they can remember your telephone number. That's something I'm gonna promote all the way up to the event. Whether you're a consumer, whether you're a business owner, whatever, because you need to have you can still go to Office Depot and get them all day long. It's a card holder. It looks like a folder, and it's just thin. It's just a little thing that you stick cards in. That you have your card, and every time you go past the table, you need to pick a card up. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if you're gonna need that person selling that paparazzi jewelry over there or their own personal jewelry that they make. You don't know who's gonna be interested in it. You don't know when you're gonna need that plumber, that home, that roof repair. You don't know when you're gonna need that. You see what I'm saying? You realize, even with me, you know what I'm saying? Me, Charles White, I know the mayor of West Memphis gonna hear me, Charles White. Me and him, but look, you never know. You might want me and Charles White, so I need to be able to hand you some. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here's my information. Here's my Facebook. Here's my Instagram. Here's everything right here. Look me up. This is my number. This is how you can contact me. You see what I'm saying? That's how you run a bid. That's how you grow your bid. That's what you need to be out there doing. But when they say the 6 foot, it all depends. It's the standard tag, and you must have. That's why you need to have the banner. So when people walk past, they can see. You just don't see somebody sitting at a table. I do real estate. I do jewelry repair. I sell this. I sell that. Have a banner behind you. Or sometimes if you can only get the banner in front. A matter of fact, doing the thing, since that's something that's going on, I'm gonna check my network and see who in the city makes banners. Who in the city makes banners for businesses? So if you want to be a part of the expo, hey man, it ain't to May. Here it is. We just not going to March. You got six. You got that's plenty of time to get you a banner, to get you something behind you. You know what I'm saying? That's plenty of time to get you some cards made and this, that, and another. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what that is. So get your stuff together. We want to see you come out May the 29th. Something like I said, I gave you the number and this, that, and another. So again, that's going to be on a Sunday. It'll be May 29th. Uh, that's how you become a vendor. If you want to, here's the information. If you want to be a vendor, it's $100 vendor fee, which includes a 6 or 4 foot table. You need to let us, with linen. You get 10 tickets. So that, in other words, you can promote your business. Hey, look, come out and check me out at this event, and come out and check out the other entrepreneurs that are going to be there. You have 10 tickets, 2 sitting chairs, 1 trash can. Vendor require you must have a company table banner, company retractable business cards, or brochures. If you want a little bit more detail, if I'm not doing it right, because like I said, this is my first commercial, just another going over this. Contact for contact details, the area code would be 901-363-2681. The other number will be 901-896-6704. Again, if you're interested in being a vendor at this event, the Entrepreneurs Expo of 2022, go ahead and contact the contact information. If you're interested in being a vendor, get yourself set up so you can be there. You can sell your items, your products, and this and another. The telephone number is 901-736-2681, 901-896-604. So, like I said, I want to let you know that one. I'll promote it again every now and then again on one of my other posts here and this and another. But just like I said, when you talk about purpose with potential, and this is not promoting me, but that's what I'm saying. You have to be able, if as a man or a woman, it's good to think they got a good head on their shoulder. It's good to think that they gonna, but what are they doing? Like I tell women, a nigga talking about I need to have a better paying job. Sit back and see, is he applying for better? Is he looking for better job? Or is he talking about a better job? Brothers, is this sister talking about getting a better paying job? Is this sister talking about starting to bid? Is she talking about being a certified nurse? She talking about being an RN? Has she applied to any schools? Do she have any brochure? That there is talk. Oh, she looked like she had the potential. She talked like she got the potential. But I've been watching her for 2 or 3 years. I've been watching him for 2 or 3 years. That's not potential. That's talk. Like me, and like I said, I had to give my brother Kevin Savage, show your receipts. That go one right there. You know what I'm saying? Entrepreneurs Expo be May 29th. I'll be one of the keynote speakers there, along with Charles White, the mayor of West Memphis, Marco McClendon. There are going to be other guests, other speakers there, and this, that, and another that's going to be out at the event. So come out and support a brother on May. I'm going to keep reminding, I know it's early now, but I hope to see some of the people that follow me on social media to be out there and this, that, and another. Hear what brother got to say, hear what Charles White got to say, hear what the mayor of West Memphis has to say. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be, like I said, sometimes, man, all of us have different styles and this, that, and another. And we want to actually help the community. That's why we doing what we're doing. That's why we doing what we're doing in the 901 Union. Because we actually want to help the community out. But I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight to Robert Lee Show. I'll holler at y'all.